Good evening, rockers. Vegas Rock Goddess here on the Rocks. Total entertainment coming to you live from somewhere off the Las Vegas Strip. Tonight is a special night. We're interviewing one of the hottest bands in the US, Kill Devil Hill. This band is killer. They're from North Carolina. They're not playing. This band has got some great shows coming up. We're going to talk to Dewey tonight and we're going to get the lowdown. This band is ready to go. All right, let's let Kill Devil Hill in.
Can you hear
What's
me?
up, Dewey?
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm good. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you fine. You look good.
All right. Well, let me just do something here. Let me just fix this up and make sure that I got myself together because um where'd I go? Oh, hey, where did I go? There I am. So I'm in my studio and it gets dark and I have red lighting. I don't know if that's okay with you or if
Oh,
that's all right.
yeah. Yeah, it looked good. It was a good background with the red,
I'm looking up because I have my computer's down here. See, there's my computer. I'm looking at you, but I have a big screen behind it that you don't see. It's like I got all
right?
my recording gear, so it's I didn't get a chance to get it set up. And let me see if I can. There we go. Is that better? Here, I won't
Yeah,
look at
that's
that.
I'm all good with that.
Okay, I gotta look here because if I look up there, it's like, what is he looking at up there?
Well,
You know,
welcome to On the Rocks. Hey,
thanks.
I have been waiting to interview you guys. It seems like for 5 years since you guys started. And I want to thank Pam Parks because she is one of the hardest women that are in rock and roll right now. She is
Yeah,
the busiest gal, but she's awesome. So I'm glad she kind of connected us together.
absolutely. Thank you for having me. I mean, this is great.
Yeah,
I know we were supposed to talk a long time ago, but it didn't work out. So.
I know. So now we're here. And man, your band is metal crushing, dude. I've got to tell you, I am like so excited um to have you on. Uh your music, Blood in the Water, I cannot stop playing it.
Awesome.
I cannot stop. And the viewers out here are going to really get to know you right now because this band is not playing. You guys are hitting the road,
Yes.
and this is going to be a massive tour for you guys, which I'm so happy about. Why don't you just give the viewers a little synopsis when you guys became a band?
In 20, well, I'd say like the end of 2011, Mark gave me a phone call and asked me if I wanted to try out for a band, which Vinny Appice he had started. Vinny lived down the street from Mark over in like Topanga Canyon here in California. And so he sent me a song. He's like, hey, would you be interested in maybe trying out? And I'm like, sure, of course, send me some music. So he sent me a song, which was War Machine. And I sang some sort of weird melody on it. And then we got together and collaborated, wrote some lyrics. And then we actually did the song. And then Vinny was like, man, I love your vocals. We'd like for you to join the band. I'm like, absolutely. And at the time we had Jimmy Bain playing bass, which would play for Dio as well. So that's pretty much how it started, to be honest with you.
Yeah, and I mean, you guys have not stopped though.
Nope.
I mean, even during pandemic, you guys were recording,
Right.
and I mean, it. You guys have just exploded. I mean, I love your sound. Your guitarist is ear crushing, my friend. I love that guy.
Thank you.
Man,
Mark's
it's just
amazing. Yeah, he's great.
it's. What's your feelings right now? Let me get an opinion from you. What's your feelings right now about rock and roll and heavy metal?
Um, like it's always been. I love it, and I love to see these bands like Pantera, for instance, they're out there supporting the name and the trademark, and it's really cool to see all these newcomers. Like you see all those veterans that they used to have, because I've seen Pantera since Cowboys from Hell. I saw them in a bar where there was like maybe 50 people there before the album even came out. And I've been with them the whole way, and it's really, really heartwarming to see all those kids out there coming by the thousands to watch them. It just goes to show that, heavy metal and rock is still, standing tall, and it's awesome to see that. I think it's great.
Yeah, and you know what? We've got to support, man. I mean, the people out there can't forget, and I think that's the whole presence of my show is to keep this music alive
Absolutely.
because I mean, again, we've got past 5, 10 years. It's been rough for a
Yeah,
lot of musicians, and
it's expensive out there, it's
it
really expensive
is.
to tour. That's the thing. Bands like us, we can't really stay out very long because it becomes too expensive, and it's hard. Bigger bands are even having trouble. I mean, you see all these bigger bands that come through these stadiums, and they're like 18 semis, and then are now down to like 6 semis, and it's expensive. It's really expensive.
Yeah, and I think a lot of bands such as yourselves are hopping on with other bands, to kind of soften the costs a little bit and get out there and whatever they can do. And it's all about selling your merch. And I mean, just the followers you guys are getting alone is amazing.
Yeah, it's our fan base has always been there since the beginning. I know Rex and Vinny left the band, but Mark and I have always wrote the music, and we've wrote the lyrics and everything. So, you know, the band still sounds the same, even though we have new members.
Right.
Nothing against Rex and Vinny, 'cause we love those guys, but it's Mark and I was like, let's just keep this thing going, And I think in the third record, it shows that we're still kicking ass. We just need a little push, we need a little help, and we need to get in front of more people. And I think we really need to be opening for a bigger band that would have us on the bill. I think that's what we need to be doing, and hopefully that's something that will happen in the future. But sometimes you gotta struggle a little bit before you get there. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
But you guys know all about that. And I've been there since the beginnings. And let me tell you, this is your time in 25, my friend. I
thank you.
mean, this is it. And I really think that more people need to be exposed to your band. And this tour is definitely going to do it for you.
I hope so. We're looking forward to it. We're very excited. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if you know that my mom passed away, so we had to cancel that tour. And I'm literally just now getting to a point where I'm able to even like do interviews or play. The first time I was invited to do the NAMM Ultimate Jam Night. That was the first time I'd got on stage and sang or wanted to do anything. And I felt really bad about canceling that tour because we were all really, really looking forward to it. And if any of you people out there that are watching this, I do apologize, but unfortunately, these are things that I can't control. But I'm happy to say that we are at a point now to where we can, I'm feeling a lot better about things, and we're looking forward to it. So
And I'm so sorry to hear about that. I mean, that is just it's crushing. And
yeah,
your fans are here to support you. And I'm glad you're talking to me. This is a great opportunity
well,
for
thank you
both
for
of
having me.
us.
I appreciate it. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a pleasure, it really is. I never really do interviews, but I'm like, you know what? I need to start doing more and talking, and it's a privilege to be on here with you, and I appreciate you taking the time to have me. You know,
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about your music and your writing. Let's talk about Blood in the Water. Who did you write that with and collaborate with someone?
actually, Mark wrote that song. Mark wrote the whole thing. I did some melody stuff. He wrote all the lyrics, and we worked together on it. That's all him. It's a great song, "Blood in the Water." That was going to be the title track to the record, but I think I can't remember. I can't. It escapes me the name of the band. Was it Flotsam and Jetsam that came out with that album
Okay.
called?
Yeah.
I can't remember. So right when they came out with their record, we were like, well, we're not using that title, so we had to go with Seas of Oblivion. But yeah, it's a great
Yeah.
song. That was actually the first song that we wrote off the new record.
Yeah, and
And we
that video is killer. Who
thank you.
directed the video?
A guy named Vincent. I can't for some reason his last name escapes me right now, but he's done a bunch of work, with Kat Von D, and, Vincent. and a bunch of work with I think he's worked with Prong, and I think he's worked with a bunch of artists that the name escapes me right now. It's because you asked me, I can't remember now. So
That's okay. That's okay. But it's a great video. Now, do you guys plan on doing more videos?
yeah, we're talking about maybe doing one more, maybe for that song Undertow, maybe. We're not really sure. It'd probably be more of a lyric video because things are, it's a bit expensive to do a video. We'd like to, but this album's been out for a little bit now, and we're gonna tour with it for a little bit and see how it goes, and then maybe next year just start rewriting, just start over and writing more. You know what I mean? Just keep moving.
Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
I know we're talking. There's discussions, which I probably shouldn't say it, but we have a bunch of covers that we've done that we're sitting on right now that we're thinking about putting out, but we're not really sure just yet. Um, but we have drums and guitar and bass. It just needs some vocals, but yeah, that's something that we're looking forward to.
That's great. Like, what's your biggest influence?
Uh, you know, my biggest influence, as far as vocals or
Yeah, vocals, just in music in general.
I love so many different types of vocal. I mean, I love like Mark Lanigan, I love Lane Staley, Chris Cornell, I love the blues like B.B. King, Robert Johnson. I listen to country, Charlie Crockett, I listen to Blackberry Smoke. I listen to everything, I think the biggest influence would have been my father because he was a country singer. So he started out singing country, and he's played the Grand Ole Opry, and he's got a bunch of 45. So that was a real. And when I saw that as a child, I was like, wow, this is cool. My dad has a record. So I was, it's like I need to do what he's doing.
Yeah, your vocal range is killer, though.
Well, thank you. I appreciate
Just
it.
amazing.
Well, thank.
And, with this band, I think you have all the right pieces put
Yeah,
into place.
yeah. We have like Matt Snell that started Five Finger Death Punch. And we have our buddy Lonnie playing drums for us right now because Johnny's been super busy with Quiet Riot and those types of things, and he does a bunch of different projects, so he's been really busy because we really wasn't playing very much, so he couldn't really sit around and wait. And
Oh, yeah.
God bless him, you can't really blame the guy at all. Love you, Johnny. So yeah, it's nice to be able to rehearse and play and start getting pumped up for these shows that are coming. It's going to be great. We
Yeah,
got a lot of.
let's talk about that. Let's get into it. How excited are you for some of these shows?
Super excited. We're playing my hometown in Jackson, Mississippi, so that's going to be nice. We're doing Biloxi. We're doing Crowley, Louisiana. We're doing Florida. It's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it. I know that all the guys are excited. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, I've got your tour dates right here. Pam made sure I had those.
Nice.
But man, you're killing it in Florida, dude. You're because I used to live in Fort Myers, so that's a great area for metal.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been to Florida. I haven't been there in quite some time, but
Yeah.
I'm
And
looking
Key
forward.
West, oh, Key West itself
Right?
is just an amazing music town. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't know that. But yeah, I mean, and of course the whiskey. Come on,
Yeah, that's
every
all.
band has got to play the whiskey. What do you feel about that?
Yeah, I love it. It's like a hometown show for us. Everybody at the Whiskeys are always great to us. All of our friends and family come out. It's a good time, and everyone, they just come out and support, and it's a lot of fun. It's always hectic those hometown shows. But the
Right,
good the good thing is we'll have already played like 10 or 11 shows before that one, so there's no reason to not be rehearsed.
right. And of
Yeah,
course, yeah, you're gonna get all the kinks out and all that fun stuff. But
yeah,
and then the
yeah.
last show, House of Blues in Anaheim.
Yes, looking forward to that one. Yep.
That one's gonna be a good show as well.
Yeah, that's a great location there. It's gonna be nice. We're looking forward to hanging out with our Anaheim family.
Yeah, because April 4th is gonna come around real quick, man.
It is. It'll be here before you know it. Time just flies, doesn't it?
I know it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you guys are on the road, I'm gonna be in Nashville for Rock and Pod Week.
Okay.
I think it's the 11th through the 14th. So yeah, so I'll be in that neck of the woods, but uh Yeah. I mean, music is really 25 is just going to be an amazing year, I think, for everyone
I hope,
involved in music itself.
I sure hope so. We got a lot of making up to do from that pandemic.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. And hey, you're hitting the road. Like we talked about, a lot of bands can't afford to hit the road. They have to stay local,
Yeah.
and hey, we understand that. I mean, we're in Vegas here, but let me tell you, we have a great local scene. And yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, Vegas. You said you're in Vegas?
Yeah.
Love Vegas. Everybody's moving there, it seems like. That's a
Stop
good
moving here, people.
that's
No,
a
but
that's a great place though. I think the thing is we stopped playing for a while. So, it's hard to keep those fans because they don't hear of you anymore. So you need to stop playing. We took a long stretch where we didn't play.
right,
So
right.
starting to kind of get things going again. So we're really, really excited to play, in front of a few people. But I think the big picture is what we were trying to do is do these 2.5, 3 weeks, and try to set it up so that we can open for someone. Be like a support band or even the first band. It doesn't matter. We don't care. We like to just get in front of someone else's crowd and warm the show up.
Right, right.
That would be really nice, instead of, kind of toughing it across the country. It's a bit much, but you know, I mean, I'm happy we're able to do it though. Don't get me wrong. I'm
Oh
very
yeah, no. And that's cool because I mean that is that a goal for your band is to open up for like Disturbed and
oh,
other bands like that?
yeah. I mean, we would much rather get in front of someone else's crowd and warm the show up right now. Being a headlining band, we don't. I'm not concerned with that. We would just like to play with a band that's established and go play in front of some people that have never heard us before and kind of see what may become of it, because we've only had a really small opportunity to play in front of a lot of people, maybe a handful of times. So it'd be really, really nice to open for someone. So if there's anybody out there that needs an opening band, please let us know.
I mean, let me tell you something. Once these people see your band live, that's going to be it. It's going to be lighting the fire, buddy.
I hope. I hope so. I hope so.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. But these dates are great, man. If any of these, let's go over. I'm going to say them real quick.
Do it.
I know I have fans all over the US. So Sam's Place in Crowley, Louisiana. You've got Martin's downtown in Jackson, Mississippi. Great rock community down there.
Yes.
You've got the Sanctuary in Biloxi,
Hmm.
Mississippi. Then you're going to the Brass Mug in Tampa. That's going to start your Florida gigs. You've got Winfields in Satellite Beach, Florida. You've got Steets, I think they pronounce it, in Fort Myers. Great club. It's a great club. It's real beachy.
Nice.
You've got Surly Siren Saloon in Key West. And then you're going to move right along to West End Trading Company in Sanford, Florida. Then the Whiskey in Hollywood on the 17th. And you're going to end up in the House of Blues on Friday, April 18th.
Yes.
What a great tour.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean,
We
so
have,
amazing. I want to keep in touch with you, and I'd like to get the whole band on
absolutely, yeah.
next time we talk because I want you guys to finish this tour, and then we'll kind of reconnect
That'd be
and
great.
touch base
That'd be
and
great.
see what's happening.
Absolutely. We'd love to. We would all love to.
And it was great having you on. I wish you guys the best.
Thank you. I really appreciate you having me on. It means a lot. And thank you for spreading the word and helping us out. We really do appreciate it. And again, we look forward to seeing everybody here soon. And thank you guys for supporting us. And we do appreciate it.
Why don't you tell everybody your socials and where they can find you all about Kill Devil Hill?
You can go to killdevilhillmusic.com, and I believe it's Kill Devil Hill Music at Instagram and Kill Devil Hill Music for Facebook. I believe it is. I have to look that up and make sure. Yeah.
And let's not forget Spotify.
Spotify, yeah, we're on Spot. We're on all the platforms. You can go to any
Yeah.
platform and look us up. We're anywhere. New album's called Seas of Oblivion. Please check it out. Just listen to it, see what you think. You know, there's a lot of great songs on there. We also did a cover of a Black Sabbath song called Solitude, which is one of my all-time favorite songs.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah, so we put that at the end of the record, and you have to check that out if you haven't already. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Really.
And you know what? Get out and see this band, folks, while you got
Yes,
the chance, for
come see.
sure.
We got a Florida family, Mississippi family, and our Louisiana family. So we
That's right.
look forward to seeing you guys.
Thank you so much again, Dewey. And we'll keep in touch. I want to thank Pam Parks again for the connection. And yeah, let's we'll do a reboot here in a few months here, and we'll talk about how it was on the road for you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, and be safe on the road, and we'll see you on the road.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
Thank you.
All right, take care. Thank you.
Bye, Dewey.
Bye-bye.
Wow, Kill Devil Hill. This band is out this spring and summer, so don't miss them. Their opening date is going to be April 4th at Sam's Place in Crowley, Louisiana. So, and they're going to hit Florida and a bunch of other cities in between. So definitely catch them. Always like and subscribe to On the Rocks, because you never know who I will be interviewing next.